lot sizes predetermined? Yes and no. So the yes would be, for example, in safe areas. So in the cities, in the areas right around the cities, there may be predetermined lot sizes, but definitely in the cities. Within the RVR area itself, which is, of course, the almost the entire world, some lot sizes will be determined, but they're not predetermined in the sense of, yes, these are all little lots. There will be some buildings you will build. Obviously, you're going to want to set up forts. Once you set up a fort, the land around that fort and inside the fort is, of course, needs to change a little bit. Lot size will also change based on what's going on with your character. If you think of hexes, for example, we may not want everything organized in hexes simply because we're going to want to give people some room to spread out, to grow, to become more prosperous and more successful. So that is one of the things we are absolutely going to, frankly, be working on for the next 2 years. Can non-crafters craft? Absolutely. Said this as well. Non-crafters will have some craftability, but crafters are the ones doing all the great stuff. Their abilities are obviously superior in every way to non-crafters. But non-crafters should be able to do some things like repair. I don't want our crafters being the repair bots, essentially, for players. I think players should be able, or RVRers should be able to repair some of their own gear if they want. Obviously, we're going to give that ability to crafters too, but they don't have to do it. I want them to level up by making stuff, because that's what we need. But I also want the RVR players to be able to go, yeah, I think I could have stitched this up myself. Speed buffs. Will there be speed buffs in the game, and will we have any classes that can use them? Yes, absolutely. I've already confirmed that the fourth class, non-crafter class, obviously, will have speed buffs, and my preference is to have it be a sound-based class as well. What am I going to do over the next 4 days? Well, obviously today, if my voice doesn't go out, I want to record some updates for the next 3. One of the things we have to do is re-record and reshoot the first video. As we get new people in for the last push, the first video needs to be redone. I need to talk about combat specifics some more, and I certainly need to talk about the maps some more, no matter what happens today. In terms of other absolute updates, I would like to get another crafting one in, just for the crafters, but on the other hand, I do know there's been a lot of comments in the comment section and in other places going, oh, he's talking about crafting again? So I don't know if we'll get that in. Because frankly, I haven't talked a ton about crafters other than builders. Will there be any point-blank AoE? Yeah, I am sure there will be. Do I know yet if we're going to have a lot of, point-blank AoE? No, I don't. We haven't even gotten to that point yet. Will there be other dungeons besides the depths? Oh, I hope so. I love the depths. I love the concept. I love Darkness Falls. I think what we're doing here is even better. To say I push for dungeons in Dark Age would be quite an understatement. So, do I want to see things inside this game that are dungeons, whether they contain resources, whether they contain other things, whether they're good for RVR? Absolutely. Will there be dungeons? Will there be dungeons with lots of PvE? You guys obviously know my answer to that already. Can you add to your pledge after the Kickstarter funds? Absolutely. We will have PayPal. The only thing is, please use the same email. You'll have to use the same email. After Kickstarter funds, we send out a backer survey. We then get your email information. We don't have it now. The only way we can tell if you're the same person, obviously when you fill the survey out, we need that same email. Will we have archers if we don't make the stretch goal? Yes, I'm sure we will. They were supposed to be an easy stretch goal. I can't imagine us funding and not making the stretch goal with PayPal. So, look, is there some bizarre world where we raise $2 million via the Kickstarter, we open up PayPal, and we make $1? Anything's possible, but I think the odds of that happening are far less than, frankly, the Kickstarter not funding. I really can't imagine it not happening. If we don't have our mirrored classes, how will the Veil Walkers and Veil Stalkers work? Well, think of those classes in the same way you'd think of a mage. Not that they are mages, but just think of it in a way. You have mages that will be in all three realms. Do they have to be the same mages? Of course not. Same with the Veil Walkers, same with the Veil Stalkers. They will have some different mechanics. They will have certain, advantages and disadvantages like any other class does in rock, paper, scissors setup. So yes, we can absolutely do them and have them be different. That's it for this update.